Yes, you shall. Shall. Actually, I had a pretty good conversation with GPT regarding, or Claude actually, regarding, what's it called? I have already dropped 50% of the frames. I don't know what's up with my freaking shitty stuff. I don't know, man, it's broken. No, 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 no. Nobody said that. I think it's probably to do with the fact that I'm also recording, but recording should not be able to do so bad of a work that it does right now. Why would it make my network? Oh yeah, you said shouldn't. I heard shouldn't it? I was like, why would it? Yeah, but it is my network upload. It's so fucking bad. I don't know why. It's crazy. Anyways, we're gonna check this out real quick here. Nah. Hello. Wait, why is I'm not seeing the chat? Oh no, something is going very bad right now. My internet is so bad. I cannot see what's goes on. Why? I cannot get the chats working. Okay, now. No? I have no idea. It's just bad. Oh no. I cannot get anything to work. This is really bad. Let me try again. R. Can I please send just that R? I'm just trying to see if the chat could work. I just want to get the chat to work. Okay. The chat is ready to display messages. That's great. Can you just display the messages? No, it can't. That's fantastic. Ah, there it came. Good. Okay, I think the chat works. Okay, so now the chat, I can see the chat. That's perfect. We're gonna close that, close this. Yeah, so I had a bit of a conversation with AI about a implementation for assets and how to keep track of them, and actually how to sorry, what was the question? Mm. Yeah, no. No, I for real though, like, oh wait, how does physics work in multiplayer? Like, there's collision on the server as well. There's only collision on the server. The client just shows what the server says. Depending on the implementation that you do it, I have authoritative server. Yeah, wait, yeah, authoritative server implementation, meaning that the server is the one who has the authority. Clients just shows what the server says. You can run physics on both, but I think it's a bad idea to do it, so I will just do it on the server to keep it simple, and I think it's better. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong, and then I will figure out that I'm wrong. What was the other thing? Yeah, so this is what I spoke about. I spoke in the Vulkan community, about this and some other things, but yeah. Yeah. Well, not the Vulkan, not the official Kronos group, but another Vulkan server where there are people. Oh, there was some day, it's today somewhere. I don't. I could find it, but basically doing what's it called? It was slot maps for storing handles to like resources on the GPU, and then it's kind of like the ECS with the signature or generation to know valid and invalid handles. So then I could just use that in the renderer, in the shaders, to know that if I should continue on with this or not. and then I would just always pass, because I use shader objects and I use address buffer extensions. I think it should be quite easy to implement these things, or like make them actually quite usable. But I'm still not really sure. Or this should make the management of resources heck of a lot better and easier on the. Oh my god! It should make everything so much better. I think I should do that. That would be. Wouldn't it be so much better? I will have to think about this. But I think it would be pretty damn fire. But it's essentially what I do already. Let's see. I just quickly just skimmed through this idea, but let's see. It was over here, this part, yeah. Let's see if I can get this right. So your way direct buffer addressing. So yeah, mesh buffer stores directly or in flat array. Oops, no, stop that. What am I doing? What is this? Okay. Ooh. So kind of like just store this information here. Yeah, you have handles becomes lightweight GPU friendly identifier slot generation packed into 64 bits. No need for validation layers. Directly memory access. Okay, whatever. So mesh handle. I'm not really sure. Slot map holds metadata and GPU address set. Yeah. Damn. 3 seconds. Holy shit. My internet is actually dying right now. I don't know why. Do I really? I shouldn't have anything that should take that much internet, but I have a crypto miner that works on internet apparently right now. I don't know. My download and upload are like, we're talking. What the fuck? I don't know, man. That's crazy how bad it is. But anyways, but this is something I would like to do probably when I get to the more of the asset side. Right now, we're still just doing a little bit of rotations. But I think this would be a great approach. And then, because what I disliked about the old approach in the GLTF model loading was that it was very object oriented, and it like was pointers going everywhere, and it was really unclear about who owned what memory and where it was allocated. I was like, what the fuck is happening? And yeah, so I don't want to do that again. Instead, I would just have flat arrays. But what we're going to do today is rotors and rotations. And how we're going to accomplish this? Yeah, how are we supposed to accomplish this? Wait, if we go in here, let's do a little bit of a sketch. Let's say, like there. Okay. So we have the clients, right? These are clients. C1 and C2. And then we have the server. It runs here. It doesn't have any visuals. It's just a terminal, whatever. In the client, if in client 1, let's say I'm just this box over here. And then what I do is that I rotate. How do I rotate? Is this also a command that should be sent to the server for confirmation before the rotation actually happens? Okay, I guess the rotation can actually happen immediately on the client. That's as well as input should happen immediately, kind of. But we need still this, because the server also needs to send to the, let's say this is the C1 there, and let's do C2 in green. That's fantastic. Because if I rotate here, now I also C2 also needs to get that it has rotated. Right? And do I how do I, because no, server is authoritative. That's the rule. That's always gonna be the case. So I guess you can do the simulation of a rotation on the client, but you will still get back what the server thought that you actually did. So even if there's a floating point error, the server will be the one that's accurate and the client will just have to accept that. Yeah. But so we can do this on both. Okay, and then how we just normally do it, but that's what I'm wondering now is that I need to send kind of like in some way, like input is easy for movement, right? But how do you send a request for rotation? You do not just say that input rotate. You do have a floating point value by which gets hmm send rotation. Is there anything on this layer? And I will also take up Claude and ask Claude if it would know. Wow, the internet speed is so fast again. Hello, Penguin Operator. How is the stream anyways there? Is it bad? It says I have dropped 63% of my frames, which is fantastic. I don't understand how the internet can be so bad. It shouldn't be this bad as it is, but it is. Well, sometimes you have better streams and sometimes you have worse streams. What can you do? I don't know, man. I think we might be cooked. Mm. I need to program my own internet. Hmm. Movie. Lagging but rarely, so don't retry, please. Okay. Oh no. Let's see, networking mode, handling rotation. Game that would allow LAN players to fight. Crits set of there's a multiplayer game involves both server-side state management and client-side interpolation. Here's how to approach it. Rotation, representation, choose one. Euler, easy to understand but prone to gimbal lock. Quaternions, better for smooth interpolation. Avoid gimbal lock. Recommended for multiplayer rotation. Matrices overkill for networking. Use for converting from quaternions. For multiplayer, quaternions are ideal because they interpolate smoothly and don't gimbal lock. Server authority keep rotation state on the server, yes, but network protocols send rotation update with movement. But this is not what I do. This is wrong. It is, I know. Client input server. Client sends input, keyboard, mouse to server. Include. So we can send mouse, include look direction or delta rotation from input. Because if I can do that, I think that would be ideal. Yes, if that could work, I think we'll do that. What will you test? Okay. What do we answer just now? Do I just answer now or? Okay. Now. Now. 4 second delay. That's crazy. That's crazy. Player input move direction. Mouse delta. Apply input to player state. Update rotation based on look delta. Broadcast update state to all clients. Okay, let's see. Player input. Player rotation to Euler. Mouse sensitivity. Clamp. I guess we could do that. Wait, client rendering. Receive out updates from server. Interpolate between previous and current rotation for smooth. We cannot really. I think that's wrong. You cannot interpolate between previous and current because then you're always delayed. But practical Zig example skeleton. All right. Well, I think that's pretty good. Let's see what this is. Good morning, gentlemen. I'm in the middle of coding a small game that would allow LAN player to fight and enjoy physics around. The idea is to run a shoot and on flat map surrounded by walls. Nothing special, but the challenge is to have it all synchronized running with tokamak physics to the point. Game client rotate by moving the mouse. The rotate is done with Y angle, so when you hit walk forward, you can rotate any movement when what? What will affect your position, right? I already made a server client template and I'm using TCP for this game. Authorization is done, game state packets are completed, map loading, etc. The problem itself, when I hit walk forward on the client, player state packet is sent to the server packet data in network start packet value. That's a beautiful way to read a go-to packet. So all we require to have it running is rotation angle as server. Okay, but I guess if you can just send type shit. There's a small it's fine. So yeah, okay, I think I got it. We'll go in here. Actually, we'll have to do one more temporarily. Because we have to go shared. We're gonna do a few modifications. In root, here's the input, right? The input will change now. Can I change this to packed? Maybe. Oh yeah, I was supposed to get your changes. I already forgot about it. It shouldn't be. I don't think there will be. Let's just, before I do that. Crazy? I was crazy once. Let's see. Alright. It is on, or what are you talking about? Who are you talking to? Who is the little man here, huh? Who is you? Interesting. It didn't spawn the. It's a minor inconvenience. The collision still works. On God, on God. It is. Anyways. Oh. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Don't worry about it. It's a small inconvenience. Okay, but it works. Partly. Let's see. Shouldn't have any good. Oh, Andrew, we haven't heard anything from Andrew in a while. I wonder where he is at. Did you do PR already? I don't cleanup. Present mode detection for swap train, remove useless comments. Wah! Change the ordering for struct initialization so allocators and IO comes at the top. Move shared.net into its own file. Just accept the PR already fixed. Shader C linking in client field Zig. Change from shader C shared to just shared C. What was it? Renamed a lot of allocator fields into G. What the fuck, man? This is fucked up. I don't know if I can just because of the GPA, man. Oh wait, you just. Okay, okay. Oh, okie dokie. Frame. We move this into here. Okay, I guess it's yeah, it makes sense. That. Yeah. I don't know about that though. I kind of like the VK images because it's raw images. It's not like images. It's not images in the sense of our implementation. If it's Vulkan raw images, that's why I prefer to have the VK. But okay, so you did that. Okay, that's okay. Okay. Uh, we'll see. You fixed a typo in my print. You're joking. No, 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 no. Transform. Let's see. Type and set. Okay. Okay. I see what you did. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. It's gonna take a while. Okay. So what I'm gonna do instead? Let's see. Can I get the? Nah. I should be able to get the PR and run it and just check that it works, and then I can accept it. I don't trust you, man. Did you try hot reloading it? Oh, you did. What? What? All right. Okay. It seems to be fine. Let's see. I'll go in here. Let's do physics. Wait, this is the new stuff, right? Where's something that you... Yeah, you added this init in here. Wait, did you do that or was that in the... No, but it was in the client. Let's see, system. Yeah, okay, it's there. Good. So then if we do a hot reload, I will just do something simple like in system here. I will just add a... Actually, let's do this in the update here. Damn. It actually did work. Good. Pretty good. And if I... Let's see. Yeah, collision works. Crazy. And then I disconnect. Disconnect and I reconnect. I think we still have some... Yeah, that's a small issue though. But it still works with the physics. I don't know why it's not just spawning a mesh collider for this thing. That's a small problem. And then we should be able to just... Boom. That's so good. I love it. Boom. Okay, it's fantastic. And that should crash. Yep. Seems good to me. Alright, I trust you on this one. This time. But I won't trust you this fast on the next one, alright? $1,000 I don't know if I will take that long on a thing. It will be the internet that will take that long, you know? Yes. No, I won't. There, boom. So wait, is this now? It was pulled to the renderer, right? It wasn't to the master. Yeah, but I guess we can take it to the master as well while we're at it. And I can just go... Well, that one is loading. Yeah, create PR. Git checkout renderer. Wow. 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 All right. Wow. Some crazy speed right there. Still loading. All right. I will be back tomorrow. But yeah, I guess this could work. Would be fine. I guess it could work and be fine. I really would like to just get this. It's pretty. But yeah, OpenGL is pretty. Learn OpenGL is pretty good also, I think, because it's still like the same thing you do in the shaders. That's basically it, right? And yeah. Let's see, git pull. There we go. We got the new changes. Crazy. All right, where were we now with the? I wanted to change the. What the fuck was that? Oh, stop it. What was that? Okay. Good. So in here we can go to shared. So you created a net thing. Okay. Why is my LSP broken again? If you want to do lights, yeah, I would do a uniform buffer. Because everything would use if it's global lights. Of course, if you want something more specific, I guess you would start to, well, depending always on the use case, right? Like I don't think there's many good use cases for a push constant for it. But yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, well, you can, what is it, 128 bytes or 256, depending on your graphics card, but yeah. You know, one thing you should really look into is wait, how does it? Let me check real quick because it's really useful, this thing. What I do here is you should look into the what was the address buffers, because you can, in the push constant, you can provide a yeah, so you can provide just a pointer on the graphics card, which you can then access the thing. So yeah, but it works for the. I think you could, because, well, it's actually just for the. I don't know. I haven't tried it, but I think you could also just. Can you replace this with that? That's why it would be useful to do this for the assets. What I'm thinking is that to use, just have an array of pointers, and then the push constant you would provide which address are you using for this render, which vertices, you know, or vertex buffer. But I will have to get to that when I get to that. Right now we're doing inputs. And here what we'll do is a mouse. What should I call it? Mouse X, mouse Y? What did it call it in here? I think it gave you a pretty good example. look delta. This would be a look delta, kind of like mouse delta. But I don't know, can I do mouse delta to F32? And then we'll just do 0, 0. Let's see. Brother. Zig build run. And then we'll go here. Run the client. And it should be sending 0 information over the internet. Right, now we might actually run into some floating issues. Let's see. It's gonna be exciting. So if I go in, it should be happening in here, but it's happening in here instead. Send command input, which is, it kind of makes sense, but I think it should probably move, and the network would query this information. I think it would make more sense. Yeah, I will do that. Will I do that? I will do that. I don't really have a reason for not to do it in here. So go back to the network. Oh, it should not have crashed there. Device dispatch handle was not a valid. What the fuck? Dispatch handle was not found. Validation crash. If you are using exit, you need to make sure. Huh? Huh? Let me try that. Let me do a hot reload first on this server. Let's check that out. I'm gonna just move. Well, it doesn't really move, I just need to do something. And it seems to be fine. Then I go to do something on the client. Let's do something in the renderer. This thing. What changes did you do to the renderer? Was it just a swap chain? Yeah, okay. How would I get validation? Or VK device dispatch handle was not found and validation will crash. If you're using exit, you need to make sure not to call any Vulkan calls in your at exit function, as the layer static memory will be destroyed. We can have the server running, that's fine. Let's figure this thing out. Swap chain. Because it gets to D-init, and then in the D-init it breaks. Let's see, is it in here? So I'm gonna do an std log debug. Hello. I like hellos, they are the best. Now we'll add a hello too. Let's see. Not a single hello. Oh my god, the internet cannot be a bit faster, please. Actually, I can check it from here. Yep, I will be back tomorrow. think a normal. Let's see. We do get that hello. Okay. Okay, so we do get all of them. Let's go and continue. Hello, hello. There. So 3, and then this one. So we do hello here, then this goes through, we go this, and then vertex shader, D in it. There it's wrong. Did you change something in the shaders? But that should be fine. Validation of the VK device which handle was not found. Validation will crash using. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. Assigning the handle. Let's see. Shader. Alright, see ya. See ya. Yeah. See ya. Bye. So, okay. Oh no. Okay, wait, but the. Yeah, because I did create. Let's see, create info shader. But no, that's just taking in the information. Thing, then self. Allocate it like this, and then handle null. We shouldn't change anything, and then just destroy. Ah. Shouldn't it be the other way around? Does that? No, it shouldn't. Just change. Ah. Why wouldn't it? Why would this make a change except for the handle not being null? And then the load. There was nothing that changed. Huh. Don't think that should make a difference because it still gets overwritten when you do this thing. Yeah, no. But it is in the D in it that it breaks. Device handle. Self-device handle, self-handle. Null device. Oh. That's why. But it shouldn't wait. Device. What did you... Device. Because that shouldn't... So you changed it to be a pointer of the device. Okay, well then it makes sense. Yeah, but then we would have to pass in the device as a pointer as well. I don't think that's... Because if we do that, then we would have to pass it in as well as a pointer, and then we will have to dereference it here when we destroy it. Then it would be fine. That's just the only problem right now. Did you change any other place to use pointer of our own structures? Usually I don't do that because they're like still so small. They're literally just storing handles to Vulkan, except for this part. But no, this one is actually just storing also a handle to the Vulkan command pool. Yeah. So yeah, whatever. Yeah, now it's clean again. Good. Let's see if I go here now, insert another one. It's always a bit funny, those pointers, because you can so easily just pass a double pointer when you're supposed to take in a single pointer, and it still gets interpreted as the kind of like semi-right thing, but it's still kind of wrong because, you know, yeah, funny moment. Let's see, if we go now to Vulkan and do a change, we should be able to, well, for example, we can just get rid of all of these hellos. Except for one, just to get a hello. Let's see. There it went through, and we got that one hello. We got actually a hello one. What? That's not the hello I expected. That's a different hello. What? Whatever. And if I remove that one, we should have no hellos on how to reload. Now we still get one. Oh yeah, because the dinit happens actually before, and init is happening after. So we yeah, okay, somewhere around here it should be a there. Okay, good. That's pretty fire. Then we can close this, and that should lead to a crash on the server. Yep. It's a small thing. Okay, so with this small thingy fixed, now we can actually take in. Right, I wasn't supposed to. I was supposed to continue with that. It was lowercase, of course, it was lowercase. So we'll run. So what we'll do is that we'll put that one over there and like a little bit over there, and we'll actually try to do this now. So we should. What was I supposed to do stuff? Right, I wanted to move the logic from systems to network because I think it makes sense inside networking. So I want to take it away from here and go to network manager, and in here we'll go through all of the commands that we want to do, and after we are done, should I send my commands or should I first, whatever, I will do like this. I will first query for everything, and then right, but this is done in the renderer. That's why I didn't like it to do it like this. Kayal, hello Kayal, how are you, my dear friend? Well, it's fine. Yeah, the render isn't supposed, but the render is not supposed to work if I don't have a camera. That's the only problem. That's why I had it outside. So I guess. Tell me. Oh God, no. But this. Yeah. It's everything is fine. I just. What? Oh. No, that's fine because the thing is, the thing is that I will have a video each week, and any quick iterations that I can do, I will do. But at the end of the week, there's gonna be a video, and if it's just at the end that I didn't have time to put footage, it will be of just a black screen for the last seconds or so. It's gonna get up. Okay, I can upload a video at the end of the week every week. It's gonna happen. That's the goal. And then we'll just do a video about me traumatized that I had a whole week and I accomplished nothing. It will be that then. There will be a video. That's the thing. But yeah, this is actually kind of bad as of the moment, because I'm kind of like camera update. What am I doing in camera update? I shouldn't be doing anything. Of course, I cannot even see it because. Okay, there's gonna be a little bit of, which is kind of what I actually would like to do now again. Event update. But this is actually gonna be taken care of from there, so it's not gonna be. It should be like an input kind of management kind of thing. It's why it's called camera. Something has to be redone here. This is a bit weird. I think it should be called input. Input system, process input, and not camera. Camera is like, that's just a thing that kind of exists, but it's not. Well, it has the necessary information, right? It has to transform. But this is more like, I need a smarter way to go about this. Because this is networking. This is network. And then I would like to receive, well, I guess camera is my input. So I guess it's fine in my networking to query for the input and then to actually, yeah, I'm not supposed to be generic here. I'm supposed to make it work. That's the goal here. But we're not gonna do ball. What's up, T-Tungsten Cube? Yeah, it's a ball there. I guess we can still do the same logic that I did in here, not here. I'm tripping balls. In here, we can take it still. We'll split it up slightly. We'll still query for one because we will always have one, and then we'll get the camera, we'll get the transform, we'll update, and we'll render it. But we will not send a message in here. But we will update the position. That we'll do in here. That I find is still a valid approach to do. But on this side, we will send a message. We need the camera. But we shouldn't need the transform, no. I will not do that either. Let's see. Network, this is just self. And again, self. Like so. What else is problematic? Nothing is problematic. Then it should work. We shouldn't have any problems, I think. Let's see. Okay, and then if I now go in here and I go like input command is just always an empty structure. Now, first of all, this one will not happen, so we'll just back. Okay, we'll just do this. It's equal to camera. And now it should not register any of my inputs if I try to do anything. Yes, nothing happens. I cannot move. I don't know, you guys cannot see really that I'm pressing buttons, but trust me, I'm pressing buttons. But it won't get registered. What? So we'll put it back, and that should hot reload it, and we should... Because I like damn boom. Is it too many? Yes, that's perfect. Oh, that's good if you... But if you're literally just what, can you just comment what there? Because then I know that that doesn't make sense at all, so I will look into it. Okay, so you just fixed the whole script. Damn it. Uh, no, I was trying to use the, what is it, Hemingway? What is it called, the app, to check that I keep a low grade on the language so people will understand what I'm talking about. And yeah, this is fine. Yeah, well, that too, but it sounds better when I say that so other people understand what I'm talking about. Okay, but networking here, I think this could also be. I think this. Wait, hold on. I think we can actually steal this now from here, because if I go to the network manager in here, I do have a send command which takes in a self. Well, self. That's true. It's a bit bad to use self in the context that this could. I will just yank this and we'll change it out. Should I take in a... Yeah, we'll still take in a writer. Will I do it like this? I think I will do it like this. It's fine. Init, update, and then listen, and then we'll add this send command. Send command will, well, I guess it can take it in itself. We will have information of everything that we need. We will take this. We'll have the command, shared command. Yep, it will be perfect. Yep, that's what we'll do, and that will just... We will have to change this to be... Take this out, because then we can reuse that in any of the other places, but for now this is quite easy to then just change this to send command self send command, and we will just change it to be... Well, we do have access to... What the fuck? We do have access to IO in here as well, don't we? No, we don't. Okay. Well, in this case, we could use it in the... We don't need to take it in as a parameter because we will have IO access. And we will have access to socket, so we don't need to take the socket in either. Yeah, so self.sockets and self.io. This could maybe be in the shared, but I don't think they're that closely related, so I'm not gonna do it like that. Instead, I'm just gonna pass now in the writer, and we're gonna pass in the command, which will be the input, and the input will take in the camera dot. What? Wait, am I doing this wrong? No. I am pretty sure it should just be camera dot input. I don't know what's done about input map. So, and then we don't need this, we don't need that, we don't need this, and we don't need that, and it doesn't know what the fuck camera is. Right, we do need a little bit more. What? Wait, did I just... okay, that's why. Input. Okay, we don't need this. So, union is ignored. Try. And we have a few errors. Let's see. And that should be stream socket. Or I guess we can just do stream send. Is that also possible? And then self. No, okay, we cannot do that. I'm lying. It's okay. We can go through the stream. And then it doesn't have the IP, no field. Yeah, because it's server address. And I wonder, is this all restored as a... No, it's not. And yeah, so it should still work. It just looks a bit slightly cleaner. Yeah, we can still move. Pretty good. And yes, now we just have moved it away a little bit from here. You still have to think about something better, but it's slightly better. That's the main point, alright? Slightly better. Now, what I would like to do is that I would also like to send the movement, right? And that now we will have to do is here when we go through event, key press, key mouse scroll. Is there also like mouse move or some move? That's it, right? Is it motion? Well, there is no motion. Mouse, there's no mouse. There's mouse button and motion. Okay. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, man. There's no motion. There's just mouse button and the mouse motion. I don't know what you're on about. I can't. Okay. Oh, should I just call it motion? Does it capture anything? What can I get? Can I get something? Motion dot xy. Oh. Harold is traumatized. This is fantastic. Ah. I think it's perfect. Tell me. Oh shit. No. Sing. No, but the thing is that I don't like I don't want to save time. If anything, I would rather like to expand more time into the video because I would like to practice. So. But good thought though. But I still think that it's better to go more into explanation. I'm practicing that right now, kind of. That's yeah. It's good also for you guys to know if you're gonna kind of know it. I haven't told you. What? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, my grandma dead. I'm actually. I'm gonna pick up a book on grammar because I'm so freaking bad at it. Just to get at least the basics right. I don't have to be a god at it, but yeah. Mm-hmm. Do I actually no. Motion X. Yeah. F64. That's gonna be crazy. What the fuck just happened? It shouldn't have whatever it did. Y, and we will take one there and we'll save that and we'll add the comma and that should be fine. It is fine. Great. Right, because I changed the thing that I'm not allowed to change. I changed it. The only thing that doesn't work with hot reloading is the shared part, and I changed it. But yet it doesn't. That shouldn't have problems now, but it does have problems. Interesting. Why? Where? Hmm? Hello, Mutiplayer. Wait, how does this? Oh, is it because? Oh no. Yeah, I see. Oh. What? Wait. Good. Yes, I also like to rage bait our people. Ha. Yes. Yeah. Oh. I should have no. I should have done C++, bro. Yeah. I would call it torture live stream. Okay. So what I will do now that we should get in that information. We should now be able to process this inside of. Fuck! Why does time move so fast? I wish I could sometimes just pause time. Who left? Andy left. He died. Anyways, here we get in the input, right? Not during live stream. Live streams are not for these things. No. We can look at after the live stream. Live stream is not meant for people who join the live stream are joining for the actual technical stuff. You know, the videos are more like chill stuff. Like yeah. Live streams are the technical ones. Hey, we have hot reloading, all right. So now we will receive the input in here. All right. So now that we got it here, we can now say we should be able to get mouse X, and we can do this. What? No, that you know that's actually as it. I haven't even. That one is. You left it like that, alright? It's not my fault. Yeah, it's your fault. That's right. Mouse delta. I can do any instead. Well, how else am I supposed to be able to calculate which direction? Like, I don't think there's a better way. Yeah, for real. Okay, so let's see. Oh, it's sending the mouse delta. Fire. 1 week not progress. Oh, Vulkan. I have not started Vulkan yet. What? No, 1 week. There's a lot of progress that has happened here. I don't know what you're on about. Look. Ah. We actually got multiplayer. You can see we can see the cubes. We can see, and we can collide. There's physics. You saw that? I collided with that other one. We have collision and multiplayer. And now we're trying to implement rotation. And it hot reloads on both. I don't know. These people don't understand. Nobody understands. Ah. You will see one day. One day you all will see the power that is being happening here. All right. Wait, why is the... Oh yeah, I should probably reset the delta, otherwise it will continue spinning. No. Right, I need to reset the delta. Where should I reset it? After I send it, I can reset it. I'm solidifying C++ fundamentals. Here, my bad. And yeah, no worries. It's hard to see the progress when we do like very low level stuff and fine tuning shit and whatnot, shits and giggles. Anyways, I need to. Where should I need a way to make this a. What the fuck, Damon? No, I haven't. What the fuck? Okay. Damn. After I send the command, I guess I will just. I don't know. This is so dumb. Because okay, I need a way to kind of like reset because right now when I stop moving the mouse, right, it doesn't, it just, wait. Yeah, because is X and Y like actual, no wait, these are not delta, these are like actual positions in the window. Okay. Okay. I'm just thinking, when should I actually then... Are you okay? No. What Vulkan did you do? Lol. Wait, what did Vulkan do? Wait, what? What Vulkan did to you? Yeah, Vulkan did crazy shits, man. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good what Vulkan does to a man. Wait, but this, if I want to store the delta of a, I cannot. This one should just store the new positions, but not the delta. No. So I think I will have to just store. Yeah, we'll change it. We'll do a. This one I can do changes on. This one we'll add. No wait, I cannot do changes on this thing. We'll actually have to close it. Oh, it crashed. Oh my god. Mouse plus. I will store it as 2. All right. Copy is good. F64. I think it's false. Gravity false. They didn't say anything yet because my internet is so bad that you're gonna have to wait until tomorrow before the live stream catches up to your question. I'm streaming on, yeah, I'm on all of the platforms still. So we'll change this to do self.mouse pos. And well, actually, this just this to be changed now. So it should be actually, if we do this, you can just like so. Oh my days. Okay. Because we still want. Okay, wait. I'm gonna take this away from here. We're gonna put it at the top in here. Paste it there. So the update will actually be using this. But this one will no longer be needing this. This one will be using self dot mouse pos. And why didn't like so. So we'll save that, and then we go up to the top. And here we'll now we need to take we need to be able to get the delta. So do I need to store the previous now, or? I used to do get relative, but I think now I just want the delta, so we're gonna add shit. I need to close this one. Because this is a mouse previous pos. Yeah. And then mouse delta will be self.mouse previous pos. Is it minus? Plus. If I move here, then I would like it to be positive. And if next frame. Wait, how should I actually store this information? Whoa, wait a minute. Can get current position of the mouse. How do I get delta? I think I do. Wait, I just do previous, and then if I move to the right, then I actually want the other way around. So I first want the self.mouse pos minus the previous one. So if it was 0 previous and I move to the right, it will be +1. And then same for this one. But with slight difference that this will be a 1. And unclear identify motion. Okay. And then here we'll now take self.mouse previous will be equal to self.mouse pos, and I forgot the index. And that should be fine. Like so. Okay, let's see if we actually do get that then. So if I put this over here, yeah, it seems to be all right. And this one, let's see, get delta current previous, I guess you could have called that. Then return delta, and then update you self current, and then you store new. I wonder if that actually is better. Game loop, current, get mouse. Nah, I think it will be fine. Should probably read what else it told me, but yeah, okay. So now we got access to the new stuff. I don't care about, well, this we could actually still do to interpolate between shit and stuff, but it will come in handy, but we will not do it now. We are more concerned about the server than we are actually about the client being up to date. So now on the server, we'll be able to actually use this information to apply the right shits, but rotations are stored not in rotors, right? Do we have an MC in here somewhere? System. matrices, transforms, and rotations like this. So would I have to? I could make transform a custom transform with the rotors, right? Or and then we could use that to rotate around. Yes, and then I think that could be good. Now the internet is pretty good. That's pretty good. So if I go to system, but then I would have to store rotors in both. So I would have to create a structure that has, oh god. Well, I guess the client can still work with Eulers or the normal transform. It's just the server that actually does the calculations that needs to use rotors. The client just then does whatever the, well, let's see, we'll take the link real quick that was sent here. Where was it? There. Did one of these links have the how to actually use these things? No idea how to use the rotors. We're gonna figure it out. We do get the positions right now, so I'm just thinking. Okay, so we do have the transform, which just uses Eulers. Eulers are still pretty good for simplicity, but they're not. And it's really, damn, they are useful actually. But I would like to store as main would be. Maybe I would change it. Wait, transform, but transform is still so from matrix to matrix. I would like to have a field kind of like, that would be so weird. Because, okay, right now, this was the problem I had last time for the old version, was that I didn't have a clear way of identifying what the rotations was stored in, right? So I kind of now, before I actually start doing anything now, I really need to be clear about what am I going to do about these things, right? I cannot just start doing some arbitrarily weird shit. Review. Oh shit. Well, I will add some more, I guess. But wait, identity is actually 0 on all of them. Is that true? DT. It's interesting. Do I? Okay. Actually, I'm a bit unfocused right now because I'm just thinking that tomorrow I have to wake early up again. Okay. Well, I'll look into the routers. I think I'm just gonna go to bed and maybe read something before I fall asleep about routers and think about this system implementation. We just got mouse basically. I am still a bit unsure if even this is the greatest approach. Just pass the mouse over to the server, but I think that is the way to do it. And I will roll with it. I will find something to read before I fall asleep and see if I find something good about it. But that will be it. Yeah, I think I will just call it here. Not much done, but it's something, and a little bit of cleanup that Harold did, which was really nice. Thank you, Harold. Yes. Man, I'm just a little bit terrified. All right. Good night, everybody. We'll figure these rotations out with rotors and whatnot. Bye bye. Plug. I actually forgot to do the music the whole stream. Yeah.